What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. And like you guys can see from the title, the hype is at an all-time freaking high, guys. Like, holy shit. So like my last one, I'm going to say, there may or may not be excessive use of profanity in this one, guys. So cover your ears, and if you're around children, you might want to send them out the room. Because, yeah, it's about to get real in this one. Like, guys, I don't even know where to start. Like, the fact that we're several days away from the next update and we've already gotten 6 characters confirmed for this update in Cyclops, Storm, Beast, and Rogue. Like, yesterday when I saw Rogue, I was like, oh my freaking god, this can't get any better. We're getting Rogue. And then this morning, I woke up and I saw Wolverine and freaking Jean Grey. And not even just Jean Grey, we're talking about Phoenix Jean Grey. It's crazy, guys. It's actually so freaking crazy. Like, looking at these missions in this game right now, what we got for the previous event, guys, like, I was looking at them, I'm like, these look like they could be attached to characters based on what we know about them if you're a big fan of the X-Men universe. So it was like, are all these characters gonna be coming to the game? Like, I personally felt that there was no way, based on the fact that for the past few updates we've been getting 3 to 5 characters max. Like, the last update that I believe we got more than 5 was so long ago, and I believe we got 8. But looking at all these missions, and every single one of these missions confirmed to be a character, because at this pace it looks like that's gonna be the case, that's gonna be over 10 new characters, guys. And on top of that, it looks like we're going to be getting a brand new freaking tier 2 native, guys. Like, holy shit. It's getting real in this bitch. And I know you guys are probably thinking, what the hell? There was no mentions of any tier 2 natives. What the hell are you talking about? You're losing your mind. Well, I'm probably losing my mind, to be honest with you guys. But if you guys are paying attention to the teasers, you'll know that every single one of these characters came attached with a power level beside them, right? And we got a lot of betas, we got a couple alpha, and now we have an omega. And if you guys know anything about the Marvel Universe and the X-Men specifically, you know that there is about 11 confirmed omega level mutants that can friggin' destroy the freaking planet. Like, it's crazy. And Jean Grey is one of those. And a couple of the others would be Iceman, Rachel Summers, Nate Gray, Franklin friggin' Richards. Like, there's a lot of powerful ones. Legion. So, the fact that she's coming in this game and she's coming as an Omega level mutant, you can bet that she's gonna she absolutely has to be a tier 2 native. There's no way they can put her in this game with her Phoenix form and not make her a tier 2 native or a tier 3 native for that matter. Because there's no character in this game, Doctor Strange included in my opinion, that can keep up with Jean Grey. Like, Jean Grey can friggin' destroy pretty much anyone in her friggin' Phoenix form. Like, she's so powerful. Professor X actually found her and put restraints on her, making so that her telepathy was completely turned off. Her telekinesis was ramped down to like barely anything. And she was still so freaking powerful that she was keeping up and being better than pretty much everyone else, right? So as she grew, she started to unlock a lot of that power, like, without even realizing it. And then she became the freaking Phoenix, okay? We're not going to go into too much details, but just so you guys know, the fact that Jean Grey is in this game and she's coming as a Omega level mutant, guys, it's crazy to think about it. There's no way they can put her in this game, list her as Omega, and make her any weaker than Doctor Strange, in my opinion. That would be absolute bullshit, okay? That's what I wanted to say. The new tier 2 native, guys, is actually freaking insane, man. And I know I mentioned the event missions a while ago, and you guys are probably thinking, how does these things actually relate to characters, guys? Well, if you look at the very first one, guys, you'll see that it says extraordinary missions, right? And that's kind of vague, but if you think about the fact that the X-Men have been on a lot of extraordinary missions, and think about who's the leader of the X-Men, guys. Like, when you're talking about the actual team, we're not talking about Professor X here, that's Cyclops, right? And we already got Cyclops to be confirmed for this freaking game, right? Next one after that, guys, we got friggin' Clash of Ideas, right? Who's always fighting with the X-Men, guys, about what they believe? This one right here relates very, very closely to Magneto and Professor X, where one believes that mutants should live in peace with humankind and hope to one day be fully accepted, and the other one believes that mutants should rule over humankind because they're superior, right? And I'm really hoping that this one right here is actually a 2-in-1 and not just Magneto, because I really would like Professor X to be in this game. And I heard people saying some nonsense about the fact that Professor X won't be in this game because he's in a wheelchair. And I thought that was some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, because Professor X is one of the strongest mutants in the friggin' Marvel Universe, and he's such a beloved character, and their excuse for him not being in the game because he's in a wheelchair is so freaking dumb. I can't even believe that someone actually spewed that bullshit out their mouth because of the simple fact that MODOK is in this game, guys. That man's in a chair, okay? That man's never left that chair a day in his life. But he still made it into this game, and he's not as powerful or as popular as freaking Professor X, okay? So if that's the reason that Marvel's not going to bring Professor X to this game, like, they need to really rethink what they have going on up there. But I can't really hate on them because they're doing so much justice by me right now, okay? And the third one right here, which is confirmed already, is potential danger, right? We're talking about, obviously, Jean Grey, since she can't fully control her powers, and she is a host for the Phoenix Force, okay? Next one on that list, guys, Beast Unleashed, right? Who, out of all the X-Men, guys, that's probably the easiest one. You're talking about the Beast himself, not Beast. We're talking about Wolverine, because he's even more of a wild animal. Once he gets into battle, he's even more of a wild animal than freaking Hank, okay? So I guess you guys could go as far as saying this man goes beast mode and just starts ripping people apart, okay? Like, freaking Wolverine. And I know a lot of people are diehard Wolverine fans, so I know a lot of you guys right now are probably going crazy for that. Next one, obviously, energy absorption, guys. Come on. This is an easy one right here. It definitely has to be Rogue, because she's all about taking your abilities or your energy and making that her own, right? So Rogue's in the building. It's actually going to be crazy. It's going to be interesting to see how her abilities work. If she's going to be able to take one of your abilities at random, or if she's going to be able to take the full set for a set amount of time, right? That's actually going to be crazy. And if that's the case, will she be able to take Doctor Strange's time freeze? Because if that's the case, man, oh my freaking God. We're in for a whole new world of possibilities, guys. Marvel Future Fight will never be the same. Next one right here, Power of the Cards. It's one of the easiest ones. Has to be Gambit. Gambit's in the building, boys. Gambit is here, man. Like, oh my God, I'm so amped. You gotta love it, boys. Get ready to play and try your best to stay alive, because Gambit's here to stay, boys. Shit! Next one right here, Brain and Brutality, is already pretty much confirmed that to be Beast, okay? Got the brains and he got the bronze to back it up, okay? Crazy stuff. We got Gale Wade. This one's right here, easy one too. Now when you think about it in correlation to the characters, it makes it very easy to figure out what they're doing. And I actually commend Netmarble for this, for making it so that every single one of these missions are not just some random names. They're actually relating to characters. And this one relates to Storm, right? Because a gale is a strong gust of wind, and who controls wind? That is an X-Men, guys. We're talking about the Weather Witch herself, Queen of Wakanda, Storm, okay? And these last three right here, we got Millionaire Life. That one was the easiest for me to figure out, because we're talking about the Playboy himself. We're talking about Angel or Archangel. So he was pretty easy to figure out, but as for Master of Dimensions, which a lot of people are saying it refers to Nightcrawler, and I'm hoping it's true. That one took me a long time to be like, yeah, I could see it being Nightcrawler because of the teleporting into different dimensions and shit. But like, if it's the case, my boy Kurt's in the building, and that's freaking awesome, man. So let's hope that's true, and we get some freaking Nightcrawler action up in this. Teleporting is going to be hella cool, alright? And as for the last one, we're going to be hopefully getting Colossus. And the reason why this applies to him is because in the newest comics, I'm going to try my best not to friggin' spoil anything for you, but in a few of the more recent comics, he's acquired a new power that pretty much makes him damn near impossible to kill. And he picks up the mantle as the new Juggernaut. Yeah. Some crazy stuff going on, guys. Let me know, man. Let me know what you guys are feeling. If the hype has consumed you, and if you're like as impatient as me, because as the days go by, I can't freaking wait for this update, man. Like, can the update drop already? Like, Netmarble, I appreciate you guys doing such an amazing job acquiring all these characters, because, to be honest, the fact that they're acquiring this many characters that are so powerful and so popular, that has to mean they spent a lot of money or they did a really good job negotiating, man. So we gotta show some love to Netmarble when they do right. Let's hope these characters actually come in this game, and most of them are actually really close to what they are in the comics, regardless of whether or not all of them end up being really amazing characters. You gotta show some love to Netmarble because they're doing a really freaking good job with this update, man. Like, I gotta give them credit when credit's due, man. And that's all I have to say for this one, boys. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. Are you guys as hyped as I am? Because I can't shut up about this update. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm out.